So there is some new maybe our political highway so concerning Chairman Wontumi, ne lawyer, ne new lawyer a friend Samuel Akyea. And rather, omukoko pimo our court no accept your application no enti no court change final judgment no from 3rd July to 20th July. Chairman Wontumi okay na ade ba kwa na through room say Chairman Wontumi after say court no this ruling ne ba bonten say wa postponing the final ruling no from 3rd to 20th July no abusi ade monhwe video na ekoso ewo ye screen nche Chairman Wontumi na eche se o hwe wi mu na eche se o de insist from no de ato ne chairman so na eche se o ye ritual so one de se ye den ekoso na whisper bi aba bonten aba be breaking some shocking planning bi a Chairman Wontumi ne legal team no ne lawyers no omoye o say Samuel Akyea pese or withdraw from Chairman Wontumi ne case na or hand over case ni to former Attorney General Godfred dame or say Akyea on the Chairman Wontumi atanate omo pese omo planning say say oba beko medical leave ewa abrochi na nsenya na oba be so Chairman Wontumi case ni mu no or withdraw e free home na wa hand over case ni to former Attorney General Godfred dame ni nyina ye tactical strategy a omo pese omo di wura case ni ma abusua enye asem keto akra no ena ya project e de ato ye screen no enche e de amam no Akyea planning to withdraw from Samana boy case for medical treatment abroad 5 days before the judgment and will hand over to Godfred dame abusua asem no ni o say Chairman Wontumi new lawyer Akyea planning to withdraw from Samana boy case for medical treatment abroad 5 days before the judgment and will hand over to Godfred dame abusuya into 20th July ne crown pa court no edi ama Chairman Wontumi no ye buy ebeka abuse of court proceedings ye beka no ha Kevin Taylor kan say sankofo we omo chance na omo pese omo abuse into omo ache that na say plan allegedly it is alleged one whisper and a drop info no edemaye all plan is 5 days before 20th January no obe apply for medical leave na wa hand it over the ama former Attorney General na Black Rasta edin sembin so ababetuja afa Chairman Wontumi ne court case ne ritual sa Chairman Wontumi na in front of Accra High Court video no na ye boche mom ye ko na ye nkonkoti ye ba ye de aka ato amoso na answer na be kon Ghana say open computer papa and a laptop papa na we use aburu periodic computers and accessories ho and I obenya laptop papa na we using the location enya ira kwan o Kumase Bokrom Estate Eli Free number ya egu ye screen ya say 0247 030108 and I say 0597942133. Abuzuya mami yembo rem ye ba ye de aka ebeto amso.
Juju display. Why judgment day for Chairman Wontumi delayed for 7 days? On the 3rd of July, we're supposed to hear a judgment coming from the High Court on the Chairman Wontumi Galamsey case, but it's been delayed and it's all over in the news. Court cards, newscasts have all displayed that the case is now going to be decided on the 20th of July. High Court grants Samuel Akyea's application to defer judgment for him to file his submissions. Court to deliver judgment on July 20. This is 3 news. It's all over. Akyea is the new lawyer. Remember when that cowardly lawyer, my brother, my sister, pulled out of the case and Akyea took over? He has been able to succeed in getting the High Court to say, you know what, we'll give you time to file whatever you have to file. We will defer this judgment by 17 days. And on the 20th, the judgment will be delivered. From where I stand, it will not make any difference. It is just a precedent that is supposed to be fair to whoever it is. He's jubilating. At least he's been able to get a certain ruling for himself. Chairman Wontumi was in court. Oh yes, he arrived in court. He was in a brown suit and he wore a tie. He looked quite depressed. And when he came out of the courtroom, even though excited, yes, he kept it to himself. And I need you to watch that. Play it back. Watch this. That's him stepping out. When I first saw it, I thought it was an AI-generated video. He's looking up in the sky. People are watching him. He touches the dirty ground and touches his tongue. If he gets sick, he says he doesn't understand. You touch a dirty floor where people walk, spit, and do everything, and you think that this is supposed to be spiritual. He looks in the skies. He goes down, touches the dirty floor, and then he touches his tongue with that. Whatever he has swallowed into his body, may it generate the justice that Ghana is looking for. My brother, my sister, oh, is this juju? Did somebody tell him that when you come out, first step, touch the ground, lick it onto your tongue, and everything is going to be done? We all remember that he goes to the courtroom there with his pastors who pray for him. At the time he was destroying this nation with galamsey, the pastors weren't there. Maybe because they were giving part of the galamsey money. Today he's in trouble and has to face justice. And all of a sudden, spiritualists are all around him. My brother, my sister, praying for him. This is Chairman Wontumi. He was the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP for all the 8 years that they were in power. 4 terms apiece. My brother, my sister. And he was one of the most powerful. He owns radio and TV stations. He boasted that he was the richest in Ghana and that he was even going to buy the Chelsea Football Club at a certain time when the economy was actually downtrending and Ghanaians were being heavy-handedly treated. Oh yes, we saw how pensioners were denied of their savings that they gave out in government bonds. This was the time this idiot was teasing all of us and telling us that though Ghanaians are struggling and suffering and dirty haircuts, unprofessional haircuts were being meted out to people in the so-called DDEP, Domestic Debt Exchange Program, he had so much money and he was even going to spend the money buying the Chelsea Football Club. My brother, my sister, this is Chairman Wontumi. Today, we are told that he destroyed the Nimri forest and some other such forests. And even though his own party decided to send out investigations into the whole issue, and the investigations came out positive that this guy was actually engaged in destroying the forest in Galamsey and what have you. The president at the time, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, turned a blind eye to that and a deaf ear to that and decided to shamelessly come out and say, no, Chairman Wontumi is not engaged in any Galamsey. Yet, if it was not Galamsey, then what was it? Did he destroy the forest? What were the plans to restore the forest? My brother, my sister, their own committee said that he was engaged in Galamsey. He showed us gold on TV. He told us how many cars he had and bought. Now, it has just come out that a lot of the cars were actually stolen. And Yoko told us that. Stolen cars. And Chairman Wontumi has a number of other legal issues hanging around his neck. Would his licking of the debts in front of the court save him? Would his pastors save him? Is this juju? Or is it some other form of spirituality? Chairman Wontumi, at the end of the day, on the 20th, would have judgment coming on his head. And it is obvious where the judgment is going. It's the black pot, aka Kukushoda much of junk. And to the Black Stars, our prayer is with you. And we keep supporting you. We are sitting back, waiting to carry the cup. is the black pot, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. Story number 5. Watch this. Hidden crazy reason Bawumia's aide. Rosemond Obeng betrayed NPP exposed. And it's in quotes. Exposed. Betrayed. Hidden crazy reason Bawumia's aide. Rosemond Obeng betrayed NPP exposed. There's this young lady called Rosemond Obeng. And for some time now, she's turning every ear in her direction. And yes, she's pretty, but it's not about her beauty. Yes, she has eyes that are prying, but it's not about her prying eyes. It's not about her agility. It is about something else. Hey, in 2024, John Dramani Mahama, after he won the elections, decided to make her a senior presidential aide. And that's what you see here. Mahama appoints Bawumia's former PA, Rosemond Obeng, as senior presidential staffer. And many were shocked. That's it, all over the internet. And everyone is like, this is your opponent's aide, special aide. How come this person has also become your aide? What is Mahama really doing? But it looks like the secret is out now. The cat has been let out of the bag. What exactly happened? But this lady here called Rosemond Obeng, who is she? Are you hearing about her the first time? Or have you heard about her before? What is truly her identity? Come here. Run the dossier and watch this. Rosemond Obeng, widely recognized in Ghanaian political and social circles as people's mother, is a prominent Ghanaian political activist, government official, and corporate executive. She rose to national prominence through her leadership in youth politics and her highly publicized transition between Ghana's two major political parties. She serves as a senior presidential staffer under JDM. She pursued her higher education at the University of Aberdeen in the United Kingdom, where she completed a master's degree. Her early adult life and academic motivations were heavily driven by a stated passion for women's empowerment and community work. Following the victory of John Dramani Mahama in the December 2024 presidential election, she was appointed as a senior presidential staffer, presidential aide. Yes, she works from the Jubilee House within the Office of the Government Communications, collaborating directly under Minister Felix Kwakye Ofosu. Outside of her government and state duties, she is an entrepreneur and corporate executive. She serves as the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of OJ Scocks Global, a diversified business brand that deals in retail clothing, commercial car wash operations, and the distribution of drinks and other consumer goods. This is the woman we are talking about. She initially established a political career with the ruling NPP, eventually rising to the high-profile position of National TESCON Communicator, as Tertiary Students Confederacy. Following her success with student mobilization, she served as a close political aide to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Did you see the word? Close political aide to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia during his tenure as vice president and NPP flag bearer. In late 2024, just days before the general elections, she resigned from Dr. Bawumia's camp, defected to the opposition National Democratic Congress, and openly criticized the NPP leadership. So this was before the elections. The elections made the people in the NPP believe the NPP was going to win because they were in the incumbency. She left them and decided to do what she did. Rosemond Obeng has gone viral due to a recent public declarations defending a political defection and clarifying her position as a senior presidential staffer under the NDC administration. Now, the main drivers behind his recent viral wave across Ghanaian social media and news outlets like 1957 News include: 1. Rescue the soul of the country comments. That was what she said. And what exactly did she say? I am NDC now, and I will stay with the umbrella until I die. And she also said that she is moving out of the NPP basically to rescue the soul of the nation. 2, she had a backlash over her top tier appointment. Her recent remarks, her remarks triggered a wave of viral commentary regarding her rapid climb within the Jubilee House. Grassroots political commentators and foot soldiers from both sides have taken to TikTok and Facebook to debate how she transitioned from being an aide as receptionist for Dr. Mahama to a powerful senior presidential staffer in less than a year. Critics are using the viral clips to debate whether cross-party defections are often driven by genuine principles or strategic political rewards. Claims of never expecting an office, adding to the viral discussion of being publicly claimed that when she crossed over to the NDC, they were in opposition and she never expected to receive any appointment or government role from JDM. Now, the assertion that she did not anticipate a reward has drawn deep skepticism from political opponents, keeping her interviews at the top of the local digital space. Rosemond Obeng. Now, the public reactions to Obeng's statements and top-tier appointment have been highly polarized, intense, and divided strictly along partisan lines across Ghanaian media platforms. Rather than unifying people, her viral interviews have reignited fierce debates regarding loyalty, political opportunism, and grassroots reward systems. Hey, now she had a big backlash. Charges of betrayal and ingratitude. Supporters and commentators of the NPP have heavily criticized her, frequently labeling her as a betrayer or a bad nut. Oh yes, bad nut. Critics on Modern Ghana also point out a severe contradiction in her behavior. They highlight that she previously dedicated her master's degree to Dr. Mahama, thanking him publicly for sponsoring her education. Opportunism claims her sudden shift to criticizing his leadership on networks like GH1 TV is viewed by the MPP base as a calculated move to secure a comfortable position in the new administration rather than a principled stand. Oh yes. And then the NDC leadership is also saying that this is a risky venture. Yes. Defenders argue that defecting from a camp of a sitting vice president right before a crucial election was an incredibly dangerous, risky venture that required immense personal courage. Supporters on media outlets assert that the inner sanctum secrets she holds about the NPP's machinery make her an invaluable asset to the Mahama administration. They believe her top tier defection and comments might necessarily have benefited the NDC in one way or the other. Surprisingly, her appointment has also caused a significant friction within her new party, the NDC. The grassroots are not happy. They think that she has risen too fast. Oh yes, is it loyalty versus reward? The core grievance is that party loyalists who work tirelessly in the trenches during the 2024 campaign are being overlooked, while a prominent former NPP coordinator is given immediate, high-paying elite employment inside the Jubilee House. They view it as slapping the base. An appointment in the government communications office is entirely justified by her bravery and strategic work. That's it away. This is Rosemond Obeng. She was part of TESCON. From the grassroots, she was an NPP member. She was with Bawumia. She knew how Bawumia's bedroom looked like. Sometimes she even served food to Bawumia. She got so close to Bawumia. She was even nicknamed the people's mother. She loved to feed people at events. My brother, my sister. Then all of a sudden, before a crucial election that Bawumia believed he was going to win because he was a sitting vice president, this lady decided to ditch him. To his shock, she knew too much about Bawumia, too much about the NPP, and she took everything to the NDC. Her reason is simple: to rescue the soul of the nation. How far has she rescued the soul of the nation? Is it an event, or she is still in the offing of this very important rescue mission? What informed the nitty-gritties of this movement from one point to the other? What does she mean by rescuing the soul of the nation? My brother, my sister, the NPP is not quiet. SM, aka Salam Mustafa, the very careless Mahmoud Bawumia spokesperson, who should never have been part of that team because of his careless utterances with little common sense. My brother, my sister, has spoken.
I was aware and some so our political highway, so the strategical attachment or no, and a new council for Chairman Wontumi. And also, and a lead Kwabena Eduboy, ne NSB. 49.1 million a year sika uria you know, and as or transfer the kogu on one personal account or no and a lady into tactical plans in our ukrano well in our grounds are whisper no so drop you know yan so yamama so atintino any latest update on Chairman Wontumi biano yeah the bebrem na lawyer Martin Pebu ababe drop hot info on Chairman Wontumi ni change of judgment day no or the same be about to hit it on the notification bell no and on the next video I better drop it and the mama unsubscribe ya subscribe and hit on the notification bell so